welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with Dark, this time episode 8 of the first season. In the last episode, Urlich got, I think it's actually Urlich. If it's Charlotte, then it's Urlich. Urlich got suspended and also was confronted by his wife because she knows there's something between him and Hannah. So Helge is the one helping Noah. He's the one that moves the bodies and kidnaps the kids and after move their bodies. I don't know why he's doing that. I don't know why Noah is doing that. What he's trying to do. Don't know yet. Yanis. So Mikkel from the distance. He wanted to, maybe take him back, but the stranger came. He told him he can't do that because then Jonas will disappear and because he has a bigger role in something. So that's interesting. Also, at the end, Urlich was following Helge. And Helge was trying to stop himself, so he's going, he went in the cave. Probably he's gonna go back in time, and Urlich will go back in time as well. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this. Oh my god, we're gonna see how Helge got his scars.
Die Arbeiter haben diese beiden Leichen heute Morgen gefunden.
Eric and Yasin.
Das sind ja noch Kinder.
Why? I was wondering why leaving Mads in the woods to be found, and why leave Eric and Yasin like that? Because if they wanted to hide the bodies, never to be found, I'm pretty sure, Helge would find a way. But it's exactly like letting them there to be found.
Wo waren wir stehen geblieben?
Bei der Einstein-Rosenbrücke.
Eine Passage
Wormhole.
zwischen einem schwarzen Loch, dem Eintrittsloch, und einem weißen Loch, dem Austrittsloch, die Raum und Zeit miteinander verbindet.
Wer sie
Is
durchquert,
that what the tunnel is? A wormhole? Oh.
Unser Denken ist vom Dualismus geprägt. Eingang, Ausgang, schwarz-weiß, gut, böse, alles kommt in Paaren daher. Aber das ist falsch.
There's a middle.
Es gibt nicht nur ein Oben und ein Unten. Es gibt auch eine Mitte. Ein Wurmloch verbindet nicht nur zwei, sondern drei Dimensionen miteinander. Zukunft, Gegenwart und Vergangenheit.
So, is 2019 the future? He's gonna go in the 50s. Okay, Jonas took the right and he arrived in 86. I took the left. Oh my god. I'm so stressed.
Ich sagte, du sollst dich ausziehen.
God damn. What's wrong with you? Why so serious? Did you even want a kid? Why are you acting like that? I'm sorry, it was uncalled for. Do you even smile?
Die Prägung stammt aus dem Jahr 1986.
Das ist ein Witz sein.
Es kommt noch toller. Schauen Sie, der kleine Zettel im Kragen.
Made in China? Welcome to the 50s.
Und es ist das Alter, in dem der Antichrist seine Herrschaft beginnt.
Hello, no. AKA the Antichrist. Who are you though? Oh, picking on a child. Who hurt you? Did Urlish did that to Helge?
Stellen Sie sich vor, Sie stehen in einem unendlich großen, dunklen Raum und leuchten nach links. Es gibt keinen Grund anzunehmen, warum er von rechts wieder auf uns zurücktreffen soll. Aber ein Wurmloch verändert die Topologie der Raumzeit. Krümmt sie. Nichts ist mehr da, wo es hingehört.
Wie unhöflich. Mein Name ist Agnes Nielsen. Und ist mein Sohn Tronte. Wir sind Neuenwürden.
His grandma was.
Können wir den Lauf der Dinge verändern?
Jeder Wissenschaftler würde sagen, nein. Es verbietet der kausale Determinismus. Aber es liegt in der Natur des Menschen zu glauben, dass sein Leben eine Rolle spielt.
It must be really difficult for Urlish to grasp the fact that he's in the 50s. Ines and Jana were friends. That's cute.
Und wir bauen hier das erste deutsche Atomkraftwerk und bringen der Gemeinde auf Dauer damit Stabilität und Wohlstand.
Why? What did the dog do to you? You're a strange kid.
Mein Sohn ist verschwunden. Alles, was ich wissen will, ist, dass Sie mir sagen, ob eins der toten Kinder mein Kind ist. Er heißt Mikkel, ist 11 Jahre alt, hat braune Haare, blaue Augen, ist ungefähr so groß. Ich habe ein Foto. Scheiße, meine Jacke.
Der ist doch besoffen.
Nein. Der eine ganz dunkel, braune Haare, Ausländer. Der andere ein bisschen größer, dabei Feuer.
Oh, nice.
Sind wir überhaupt frei in dem, was wir tun? Oder entsteht alles auf ewig neu in einem immer wiederkehrenden Kreislauf? Und wir folgen den Gesetzen der Natur und sind nichts als Sklaven von Raum und Zeit.
Darf ich fragen, was Sie ausgerechnet hier nach Winden verschlagen hat?
Jetzt löchere sie doch nicht so. Wie gesagt, mein Mann ist Polizist. Neugierde liegt im Blut. Meine Großmutter kommt aus Winden. Sie hat viel von diesem Ort geschwärmt.
Und solange ein Wurmloch existiert, besteht eine geschlossene Zeitschleife. In ihr bedingt sich alles miteinander. Nicht nur die Vergangenheit beeinflusst die Zukunft,
But the future influenced the past?
sondern auch die Zukunft die Vergangenheit.
Du bist Helge Doppler, oder?
Ja, wieso?
Kennst du das?
Nein. Haben Sie den Mann gefunden, den Sie suchen?
Yep.
Ja. Was hast du in deiner Kiste? Hast du die tot gemacht?
He's going with the serial killer thing. That as childs.
Die fallen einfach so vom Himmel. Plumpsen einfach so runter.
Serial killer usually start by killing
So schön, wenn sie tot sind.
animals. That's not helping your case, dude.
Aber ich kann das ändern. Weißt du? Ich kann die Vergangenheit ändern. Und die Zukunft.
Isn't that what Helge told him in the hospital? Ulrich tried to stop Helge, but the only thing he did is make Helge who he is. Yeah, cigarette burns. I think they run away rather than he died. No, I'm not blaming them.
Unser aller Leben
Helge,
ist miteinander verbunden.
Tronte.
Ein Schicksal geknüpft
Claudia.
an das nächste.
Wait, there's a red wire. Look, the stranger has nothing. Why? Oh, Claudia. Das ist der Bunker.
Der Apparat kann die Reise durch Raum und Zeit ermöglichen. Der kann ein Wurmloch erzeugen.
Er öffnet ein Portal, durch das man 33 Jahre in die Vergangenheit und 33 Jahre in die Zukunft reisen kann, ja. Vor wenigen Monaten gab es einen Störfall im Kernkraftwerk und dabei ist Energie freigesetzt worden. Und der Apparat ist jedenfalls in der Lage, den gleichen Prozess zu wiederholen.
Und Sie wollen jetzt ein weiteres Wurmloch erschaffen.
Nein, ich will das Bestehende zerstören. Diese Stadt ist ein Geschwür. Und wir sind alle Teil davon, aber ich kann das ändern. Ihr Apparat kann das ändern. Gehen Sie.
That's what Katarina said about the town being a festering wound. So he is the one that made it. So how the stranger got it? Oh, Alice. You're never gonna be the same. Damn. What an episode. So that was a thing. That was an episode. We got some answers, but of course we got some questions. I don't even know where to start from. I'm gonna start by saying that now I know why the show is called Dark, because that was pretty dark. Like, so let's get the obvious things out of the way. We met Agnes and Tronte. They came to Vinden. Probably they actually run away from an abusive husband and father. Ulrich met them, and I mean, he was pretty surprised. Who wouldn't? We met also Egan and his wife. I don't think they said her name yet, or at least I don't remember. We also saw Claudia as a kid, but also as an old lady. I think it was a little bit weird. Like, she looked to be from 2019, but that version of the bunker didn't look like 2019. As I thought, Eric and Yasin bodies were in the 50s. Helge left them there for some reason, and I think I understand why he left all the bodies like in plain sight almost. it was so Urlish will come to the 50s and, you know, do all that things. We found out about the tunnel. It's actually a wormhole. The watchmaker, I forgot his name, said that connects 3 points, the past, the future, and the present. And that means the 80s are the present, and 2019 is the future, and the 50s are the past. Like, that's why in the 2019 you can go in the past and more in the past, but from the 80s you can go to the past or to the future, and from the 50s you can go to the future and to the more future. So that's a thing. And the weird machine thing is also like a time machine, but you can go anywhere you want, like from 33 years back or further, without being limited only to 86 or 53. So that's why it's another reason why I think is Yanis, because he used that time machine to come from the future in 2019. The machinery broke, and he used the tunnel to go back to 86, where the clockmaker is. Because in 53 he had no idea about future or stuff like that until Urlich came and showed him the book, and also he found a phone. Maybe that's where he got the idea in the books. Like, everything is so connected, it almost makes my head hurt and makes me lose the ability to speak. Urlich played such an important role, I feel like, in all of this. As I said, he went back and tried to stop Helge. In his mind, he was doing the right thing, but he actually was the one that started Helge's journey. It's pretty crazy. In a way, I can't believe he did that to Helge, but there's a part of me that I kind of understand. Like, he's a parent, he lost his son, he lost his brother. His relationship with his wife is like crumbling, so he's really desperate, and I feel that a parent will do anything to save his child. So he did what he thought it would be best. And it's like, another sad thing is that his first and only thought was to kill Helge and nothing else. Like, why not take him back to the 2019? It's not that he was preoccupied with the idea that if Helge dies as a kid, Peter won't be anymore. So why not take him back with him? As I said, I didn't know why Helge left the bodies there, but you know, it was so Urlich can find his brother, talk with Helge, and Helge telling him the exact thing that he told younger Helge as a kid about I can change the past and the future, and that's what all Urlich idea was, from that Helge has anything to do with it, when he was the one that said those words to Helge and Helge was only repeating them. It's, in my head is a mess. I also feel really sorry for Helge. He was just a kid. His parents, at least his mother, because his father seemed a little more understanding and more caring, but his mother was really cold, like really severe. I'm guessing he was punished a lot. He didn't deserve that. I feel that Noah planned this all along. All this cycle of getting Mikhail, like, I don't know where it starts. I don't think it even starts somewhere. It's just a cycle. It's just a circle. Or Mikhail getting back in the past, like disappearing, Woodley getting upset, finding the body, his brother body, going back into the past, doing that to Helge, so Noah can see take the opportunity to bring Helge to his side. Helge after that, of course, survived, but I'm pretty sure he was really traumatized. Took Helge. I'm gonna take care of him, don't worry. Gonna make him better, and look what happened. And that's how Helge started his journey. Did I say that my head hurts? Also, the stranger showed the time machine to the watchmaker. I think his name was Tannhaus, something like that. But he didn't knew what exactly is doing, but he had one. I mean, it wasn't other one, it was the same one, but new. But he didn't knew what was for. I'm guessing someone told him to do that. It wasn't a stranger. Could be Noah. I don't know. It would make sense for Noah to have a time machine so he could easily go through the years without necessarily going through the tunnel and being able only to move through this 3 period of times, but also to the future and maybe even back into the past. So that's another question. Talking about Noah, I was thinking when he met Elizabeth, he gave her that watch and he talked to her. So he knows sign language. I don't think she can read lips, so the stranger said that he wants. I knew he was like a good guy, and I'm happy that I was right. He said that something happened. He was from the future, I'm guessing 2019. That's where he was coming from. I mean, he's actually from the future, but for the 80s, 2019 is also the future, and he said that something bad happened, and he was trying to stop that by kind of closing the tunnel, the wormhole, with the machine, but the machine is not working, so fix it, but he didn't want to. So, but what if he's actually supposed to do that? Like, he thinks he's trying to do something good, but he's actually the one responsible for the whatever bad thing happened in the future. Because, like, I feel that Noah knows a lot of things, knows what happened, and has everything planned. If the stranger would be like a danger for whatever he's trying to do, wouldn't he try at least to stop him or something? They were talking like you can change the past because the causal determinism. An event happened by not just an action but like a string of actions, so you don't know exactly where to change, what to change. I don't remember exactly, but like I read a lot of some time ago about it, like people are not able to make other decision than the ones that you think is right, and because of that you can't change actually the past because you're always gonna make the same decision. He was also talking about how, if I like understood correctly, how the wormhole happened. He was saying that it was like an incident at the nuclear power plant, but also the tunnel was there before. Like, it's not that the blast made a tunnel through the cave, but also a door, or I mean 3 doors. So someone made that tunnel waiting for the event to happen. And I think the last thing, like I'm pretty sure there are a lot of things, but if I remember something, I'll talk in the next episode in the beginning. But for now, the last thing is like a small thing, the bunker, where Claudia was in the older version, and I feel that she's important as well. It looked really different from any other versions, like from 53. There were only the dates on the wall. In the 86, I'm pretty sure that's where the chair is, and in 2019, I mean, we saw it, no chair, no wallpaper, only like a piece of it. But this time there were like a lot of weapons, grenades, gasoline, I believe, and on the walls there were pictures with strings, and that's the exact thing it was in the beginning of the series, in the first episode, but at that time I didn't pay much attention. But I'm guessing she was the one that made all the connections, put all the photos there, so maybe she's also like a time traveler. I don't know yet. I feel that that version of the bunker is in the future, like in the future, not in 2019, but like maybe 33 years in the future, like 52. So that's great. Other names to learn, other versions of people to remember. Anyway, I hope I said something that made sense. It was an amazing episode. God damn. 2 left to go. I think there are 10 episodes in this season. So, yeah, I can't wait. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. And I will see you next time. Bye.